Amendment Audit. Okay guys, restricted area by order of the sheriff. Public entrance, staff only entrance.
Have a good night.
So this is the staff exit and entrance right here, guys. Staff entrance only. Subjects. Persons entering facilities are subject to video audio surveillance. Look at all these people. Look at all these employees standing around. You can see some of the Sheriff Department vehicles. Okay, so it's 4:32. Got the court personnel getting out of work. 4:32. I thought they worked till 5. So this is also the back side of the jail. So
stop the paparazzi. Just stop. Why is he videotaping?
I have no idea.
Who are you? Why are you videotaping?
He's wearing all black clothing.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here. No,
you're dismissed. You can keep walking. You're dismissed. You may leave.
he's dismissing. Huh? Yeah. Oh, we're dismissed? Oh.
Okay, so look, there's an electronic device that came out of the court building. Apparently there's a separate set of rules for...
Oh, my ass is itchy. Anybody else have an itchy ass? Anybody? I don't think you're supposed to be down here videotaping us. That's not cool.
Thank you.
I took a picture of you.
I did too.
We don't know.
Have you ever heard of the First Amendment?
Yeah, but you don't need to be videotaping people as they come out of their...
Right to the free press? Of all people, you should understand that working at a place like this.
Right? That's why I have an itchy butt.
No.
Why don't you butt? Itchy butt.
No. We don't do this.
Well, you film people all day, everyone that comes in and out of that building.
And he's telling us things. He's talking about our electronic devices that are coming out of the building. Oh God! I got the herpes on my ass.
Okay, she said it, not me.
Oh my bus. I have no idea. Huh?
Oh, we got a cam back. Okay, it's okay for her to take pictures, but no one else can. She's the only one allowed.
No, we took your picture because you're acting peculiar.
That's why.
Well, it's called the First Amendment, lady. Get used to it.
Lady. She's no lady. Oh, I got scratched my head.
These people clearly have something to hide. Wow.
We're just a little nervous about strange people acting strangely when we walk out of our building.
This lady's acting real strange, real suspicious. They're acting very suspicious, like they have something to hide here. So we're gonna...
I have nothing to hide.
Wow, this lady's crazy. She works for the Calhoun County Justice Department. This is where your tax dollars are going, guys.
No? Okay, I'm pulling my card. You what? Oh, no? No? Should I? I called Dana. Dana. She's calling with.
I texted Brenda.
She didn't classify.
I don't look at it.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Call the police.
We did. Scratch him up. We did.
She called the police over a First Amendment protected activity. You want to give your name?
It's not protected here at the exit of an employee.
You want to give your name?
Exit. No, but you want to talk to
What do you have to
referees
hide?
and judges? You need to stop videotaping.
I'm guessing you have
people.
something to hide.
We don't have anything to hide. You're violating our sense of safety.
Okay. So you're afraid of a camera. Now you got cameras all over this building, everywhere, but you're afraid of a camera. It's okay for you to take pictures of everyone, videotape everyone in and out, cameras all over this building, but your safety, these people are afraid of a camera, guys. These ladies are nuts. So if they were so worried about their safety, they would leave. You know, if you fear for your safety and you have a exit route, you have an ability to get away. You know, I'm not following them or anything. I'm just standing here. They can easily walk away to their vehicle like the rest of them and go to their vehicle and leave. But they'd rather stay here and harass me for public photography. That's Calhoun County Justice Center employees for you.
How you doing?
Okay, so they're calling me names now.
Everything okay?
They're resorting to names. Name calling.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I let David know too.
Hey, apparently they called 911, she said. Over public photography.
Creeper.
Okay, so
You're on camera.
so they're still calling me names here. That's not very professional to call a member of the public, member of the media, calling them names.
All right.
I took a picture of you.
Okay,
Yeah, we're.
these people are.
He's been banned off the property.
Where did they do it?
It's been security.
Becky thought they were living something here.
Okay, so we're gonna move on.
Oh, he's coming closer.
Okay, so we're gonna go around these ladies. These ladies are acting very suspicious, guys. They definitely have something to hide. Guess they don't want to go home. They'd rather harass.
He's up here.
They'd rather harass photographers.
Videotape them. Oh, yeah, come videotape them.
Sheriff's Department.
We videotape what we want to film. We don't videotape what you tell us to film. They both have their side pieces on. They're here to make sure that the employees feel okay walking out because there's a camera. Look at all the contraband. Look at all that contraband they're smuggling in and out of these courthouses. More courthouse workers. So you can see down there, the employee entrance is all under construction, so they have to use the regular entrance. Like, oh, like we the people, like the regular people. I bet they don't go through the metal detectors, though. I bet they walk right around them. More workers coming out. Bags full of contraband. These courthouse workers smuggling in more contraband in and out of this courthouse. Yeah, they must be getting out of court right now. I'm not sure what time it is. It must be coming up around, must be getting up around 4 o'clock Eastern time here in Michigan. Look at that, she's got two bags full of contraband, courthouse worker. Two more bags full of contraband coming out of the courthouse, these courthouse workers. Got some fans here, guys. They're calling my name out. Got some fans here. Smuggling more contraband in and out of the courthouses. Look at all that contraband they're smuggling in and out of those courthouses. More DEI hires, full of DEI hires. Full of DEI hires at the Jackson County Courthouse. Live! They're all coming out the back entrance with their bags full of contraband. They're coming out that secret judge's entrance. They're not fooling nobody. We don't want to film those obese Karens smuggling all their contraband in and out. 300, 350 pound Karens, insane Karens. I told you it was going to get live, guys. We're going to stay a little bit longer because it's getting live now. Live, guys, live. Look at all the bags full of contraband, more court workers, more DEI hires at the Jackson County Courthouse. I'm just out enjoying my day.
Pictures without their permission.
Well then,
Keeps the law.
please walk away from me.
What'd you say?
I said, please walk away from me.
Okay, I will send it out to the doctor.
Hey guys, didn't take long to run into an insane Karen. I tried being extra nice to this lady. I tried as the best I could to be nice to her, but she just didn't want to listen. That's the type of people they drag into these courthouses. You know, they drag these ignorant people into these courthouses. She literally thought it was against the law to take pictures in public. Now she said she's going to go tell the police on me for taking pictures in public. You can't make this up. That's how I just got done talking about how ignorant these people are in Jackson, Michigan, and that lady just proved my point.
How you doing today, sir? How you doing? All right. We just got a call that you were flailing your arms and screaming, and just here to make sure you're okay. Everything good? All right. You don't want to talk?
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about.
All right, man. Listen, I'm just here.
What's your
Someone
name?
called to make sure you're okay, so I'm just here to check on you.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Frazier, 145. So I'm just here to check on you, but if you're all good, I'll get out of your hair, all right?
Did you get a call?
I did get a call. Yep. Someone called.
Who was it?
I have no idea.
You don't even know who called? You just show up following orders?
Yep. When they dispatch me, I come. So,
Following orders, huh?
yeah, you have a good one.
This is what happens, guys. If that isn't a perfect example of why we need to defund the police, look at that, guys. Look how he's parked even. Look how he's parked even. Defund these pigs. Defund these police. Why you park like this? You're creating a safety issue. You're creating a serious safety issue right now. Look at this cop, guys. Creating a safety issue for everyone involved, everyone on the roads. JPD, Jackson Police Department. More traitors to America. Welcome to this August 23rd, 2026 YouTube live stream here at the Freedom Podcast. I'm your host, Justin McDermott, talking police officers fired live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Consider becoming a member here. Appreciate all the new members. We picked up some new members recently. Want to give you a shout out, all you new members. Appreciate you joining the Freedom Force. Give a shout out to Jacob Eckley. Give a shout out to Gabriel Reyes. Shout out Sean Cusick. Shout out the Allen Ranch. Shout out Splinter. Shout out Drizzle One. Shout out fan base. Appreciate you. Some of the new members here on the Freedom Force. Added some more things for the members, members only videos, added more members only videos, exclusive members only videos, Freedom News Now badge, the full freedom maxing protocol. If anything, you got to join and become a member to get that free access to the full freedom maxing protocol. You get the 90-day ascension roadmap, how to ascend as a First Amendment auditor, as an influencer on YouTube, social media, the 90-day ascension roadmap. Got to stay with it. And then you get one-on-one access with a coach and auditor here at Freedom News Now. Get that one-on-one access with a coach. Never a better time than now. It's going for $4.99 right now. Get it while it's low. It'll be going up. In the next 30 days, it'll be going up to $9.99 or higher. Right now, $4.99. Get it while it's there. Now's the perfect time. Join the Freedom Force. You get special access to a group of influencers, a group of auditors, all that are like-minded, sharing the same beliefs. Similar beliefs to help you grow, to help you ascend. The 90-day ascension protocol, you got to get it. So we're talking, let's dive right into this big show we got going today. Big show. Just wanted to give that shout out real quick. Who's all in here right now? We got a few in here. John, appreciate you. Kenneth, appreciate you. Monty, appreciate you. Another big show. It's the top G of the 1A audit community. It's the 5-star general. Start that 90-day ascension program today. Join now for only $4.99. Become a member here at Freedom News Now. Get that free access. Got 2 Phoenix police officers fired and arrested after a violent traffic stop. We got a Jackson County Sheriff Deputy Tyler Strasser being held on a $250,000 bond. He was arrested. One of these dirty Jackson County Sheriff deputies that raided my house over a First Amendment audit, over taking pictures, over exposing a Jackson County D12 courthouse ripe with corruption in the prosecutor's office, ripe with corruption in the judicial office, with their foreign judges, feminist, radical activist, feminist judges. We were exposing it, blowing the whistle. Now this cop got arrested. Not a First Amendment auditor, a Jackson County Sheriff Deputy, Tyler Strasser. He thought it was great when he was raiding my house, slapping cuffs on me. Little did I know now he's being accused of first-degree CSC for trying to reproduce with his women when they were fertile. I don't know. You might have to kind of feel for this cop. He's a white Christian cop. Everyone knows the only demographic, the only group of people that it's a crime to reproduce with your women, where they literally make it a felony crime to reproduce with your fertile women. That's what he is, a white cop. He's not a Muslim cop. He's not a Jewish cop. They're not. They reproduce with their women when God says they're fertile.
when their God says they're fertile, not when some 75-year-old Jewish lawmaker says they're fertile. White Christians are not allowed to reproduce with their fertile women until they're 18. By then, they got 200 bodies on them. Just the way it is. So the Jackson County Sheriff Deputy arraigned on CSE first degree says the charge is person under 13. Well, in the religion of Islam, they can reproduce with their women when God says they're fertile, when Allah says they're fertile. Sometimes it's 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe younger, maybe older. The Jewish Talmud, they can reproduce with their women much younger than 18 when their God says they're fertile. It's not a crime. Only in Christianity for white Christians. It's all about erasing and replacing all the white Christians. Only for the white Christians, it's a felony crime. You get locked up, you lose your freedom, thrown in a cage with a bunch of super predators for trying to reproduce with your fertile women because some Jewish lawmaker, 75-year-old Jewish lawmaker, says they're not fertile says you can't reproduce till they're 18. And the worst part about it is the suicidal empathy is off the charts. You got all these whites. Hell, if you're a white Christian and you try to reproduce with an 18, 19-year-old, they want to call you every heinous name in the book. Want to lock you away for the rest of your life. Meanwhile, Muslims, Jews, they're reproducing with their women when their God says they're fertile. 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe younger, maybe older. It's only a crime for us white Christians to reproduce with our fertile women. We can only reproduce with our fertile women once they hit 18, when their insides are all blown out from 200 plus bodies. Hell, most women nowadays, they want to hold out till they're 30 or 40. Look at all these women nowadays, all these Lindsay Clancy supporters. Literally got all these insane females out there, feminists, most of them being liberal white women, white Karens. The suicidal empathy's off the charts. They're literally out there cheering on Lindsay Clancy, who ended 3 of her children, strangled 3 of her children. Couldn't do it any worse of a way. Literally takes like 4 minutes per child with her exercise bands. These women are literally worshiping her, standing outside the courthouse with their hands like this, like they're choking something out. These liberal white Karens are completely insane. Who wants to reproduce with that anyways? You wonder why us men don't want anything to do with these insane white women. And then that leaves all the white trader men. They want to go out, and men and women. I see a lot of white traders. They're out sleeping with these Muslims, reproducing with these Muslims from Iran, from Iraq. Many of them in Canada. Hell, there's Canadian auditors and cop watchers. They're out there acting like they're doing something for freedom and liberty. They're literally engaged in relationships with Muslims from Iran, from Iraq. You couldn't be more of a traitor to humanity. Any of these men and women, American citizens, Canadians, that are out reproducing with these Punjabi Indians, Mumbai Indians, These Pakistanis straight from Islamabad. Every single one of them needs to be deported. 100+ million gotta go. America's being invaded from Canada. Canada's sending in all their bioweapons. They're foreign invaders. They're all bioweapons from India, from the Middle East, from Africa. They're not coming here to Michigan to make Michigan better, Ohio better, Indiana better. These foreign invaders are taking over. Hell, I nearly got ran off the road by a semi-foreign invader yesterday. I'm lucky I'm even here for this live stream. A foreign invader literally looked to be intentionally tried to run me off the highway, the interstate. Where's State Police Motor Carrier Division at? They're nowhere to be found. They're not doing any enforcement on all the H-1B, green card, visa invaders. Michigan's bad. Michigan's interstates are dangerous. They're packed full of foreign invaders. Where's ICE at? Why isn't ICE flooding the zone? We need ICE to flood the zone. We've got these dual citizens, these foreign invaders. They're deep inside the wire. They literally cut the wire down. They're deep inside the wire. Meanwhile, all the local cops, state cops, city cops, they've got their knee on our neck, on my neck, on all us white Christians' neck, like Jake Lang, who was just arrested in Minnesota. Another First Amendment auditor arrested, Jake Lang, victim of the two-tier justice system. He was literally being attacked by these violent mobs in Minnesota. Police stood down and did nothing. Then the cops used flock cameras to track them down, just like they did us before Dearborn, and arrested all of them. That's what they did to me, and our caravan was traveling to Dearborn, Michigan. The Michigan State Police, county sheriff, local cops, they used flock cameras to track our caravan down, and we got pulled over. All of us white Christians got stopped on the interstate. Never even made it there. They used flock cameras to target us white Christians. That's your heroes, your local police force. Using flock cameras to target us white Christian groups to prevent us from exercising our freedom to practice Christianity in America. Trooper Mohammed, Trooper Singh, Trooper Abdullah, all these foreign invaders, Michigan State troopers, Trooper Steinberg, Trooper Finkelstein, Trooper Cohen, all these dual citizen cops. I don't know. We're going to have to take sides, one side or another. I don't know. We got to take sides. Christians, I hate to say it, but Christianity's dying out in America. All the Christians are all old white men and women. All the Muslims, they're all young military-aged men. They're outnumbering the Christians. Christians are going to have to take sides either with the Jews or with the Muslims. What's it going to be? Seems like all the gays, all the mentally ill gays, a lot of them are taking sides with the Muslims. There's a lot of mentally ill gays and trans that are taking sides with the Jews. But Christians are going to have to take sides because we're dying out. The police are right there with their knee on our neck with a two-tier justice system to make sure all of us white Christians are choked out. Team Maz, I see you in there. Lee, appreciate you. From Adrian. Man USA, appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, Matrix Attack is back on. All the shit skins, all the Punjabi Indians that control big tech, they're back on full force. Matrix Attack on our channel for exposing all these brownification of our military, brownification of the police force in America, having dots burned into their foreheads. Michigan's completely unrecognizable now. Ohio, completely unrecognizable. You can't go to a rest stop along the interstate freeway packed full of Indians from Punjabi, India, Mumbai, India. You're not going to vote your way out of it in Michigan. Your choices are the Muslim Dr. Fauci, the Muslim vax doctor Abdul Mohammed El Sayed, or the FBI flock camera, mass spyware, mass data center Mike Rogers, mass amnesty Mike Rogers, talking about the same old tired GOP talking points. You know, you might be able to get me out there and vote and participate and try and convince people to get out there and vote and participate in Michigan. But you got the GOP FBI spy, Mike Rogers. He's all pro more flock cameras on every street corner, mass surveillance, mass data centers. All he's talking about is, lowering prescription rates for our seniors. Fixing the roads. No, I want to hear you talking about mass deportations. 100 plus million foreign invaders got to go, legal and illegal. We want every single one out. That'll bring down prices. That'll make affordability for us Americans. That'll make wages go up. That'll make better health care, better food, cheaper food, more jobs. And then we need to end all the fraud, waste, and abuse. That'll help when you get rid of 100 million plus foreigners raping our economy to death, stealing from our economy, all of us Americans. Now, I'm literally speaking to a brick wall. Matrix Attack won't allow my channel to reach anyone right now. That's what happens. I'll continue to speak up. That's why I need your support. Show your support. I need you to become a member. Join now. Become a part of the Freedom Force. We'll continue to grow stronger. Can only do it with your support. Learn that 90-day ascension protocol. Learn the roadmap. The freedom maxing roadmap. You can learn it all. Get those members only videos. I'll give you those shout outs. Get that free one-on-one coach on how to be a First Amendment auditor, freedom maxer. How to grow your YouTube channel over 1,000 subscribers. Brandon, welcome. Yeah, let's talk about real quick FAPA, First Amendment Protection Agency. He just put his video out, First Amendment Audit. He got into a fight with a guy. You know, I'm going to have to say this. I support FAPA and his First Amendment Audit, support what he's doing, but I've noticed a change. I've noticed a change in First Amendment Protection Agency and his First Amendment audit since he started hanging around with those black auditors. I don't like the change I'm seeing in FAPA since he started hanging around with those black auditors. They changed him. He's starting to become a violent First Amendment auditor. That's what happens. You hang around with those super predators, those blacks, you'll become like them. Look what happened. Ever since FAPA, First Amendment Protection Agency, the First Amendment auditor, started hanging out with those black auditors, now he's getting in fights. Now he's beating up on people, being violent towards people. This guy that walked up to him and approached him with his woman, he wasn't being violent. FAPA was the violent one in this. If anything, FAPA should be charged with a crime. I don't like to say it, but prosecutors should come back and charge FAPA with a crime. This guy didn't do anything. He's up there with his woman, talking to him calmly. FAPA escalated it. FAPA escalated it every step of the way. He needs to be, I don't want to say it, but he might be looking at charges. Now that the video's out, I'll bet you prosecutors will charge him. He attacked that guy with chemical agents, physically attacked him. It wasn't just a self-defense. It was an offensive attack on FAPA. Initiated it. You've got to use reasonable, your use of force needs to be reasonable use of force. FAPA's use of force wasn't reasonable, in my opinion. I think it may go to a jury. I think it may go to trial. Just like what happened to WT Media in Michigan. He was just convicted for pepper spraying a guy. He was in the wrong. He pepper sprayed a guy when he shouldn't have. He freaked out. He pissed his pants. He let his old lady, she likes to run her mouth, his big mouth old lady, the Karen auditor, WT Media's wife, the Karen auditor, big mouth auditor, she got her husband in trouble. He used pepper spray. He pissed his pants. She's obviously the boss in the relationship. He's the cuck. And then he pepper sprayed. He freaked out, pepper sprayed a guy, and he got convicted. He got charged. He went to jail. He's sitting in jail right now. WT Media. His big mouth Karen wife got him in trouble. That's why I don't go auditing with them. I'm not auditing with some Karen, insane Karen. And FAPA, I like FAPA. I support FAPA, but I don't support it on this one. FAPA, I think, was in the wrong. He used violence. And I directly relate it to he's changed as an auditor since he started auditing with those black auditors. You got to stay away from the blacks. Stay away from the super predators. They're violent. If you know what's right, if you know what's good for you. There's literally millions of videos all over social media. Blacks attacking people. FAPA's auditing has changed since he started auditing with the blacks, with the black auditors. Now he's become a violent auditor, just like the blacks. He needs to go back to his older auditing style. His more calm demeanor. People like that more. So he may get charged now that this video's out, now that he released it. I can see him getting charged. Good luck, FAPA. Doesn't look good. Yeah, a lot of it's entertainment. It is. That's what social media is. People want to be entertained. People want to be entertained. But that's not entertainment. That's a crime. That guy was up there with his woman speaking calmly to FAPA. That guy wasn't threatening him or nothing. He wasn't like some big, crazy guy that he needed to pepper spray him. He didn't need to pepper spray him at all. FAPA's been influenced by these black auditors, and now he's become a violent auditor, just like the blacks. He needs to get away from those blacks and go back to his polite, cordial, more professional auditing style. He's still got the clicks and views, and he doesn't have to be a violent super predator like the blacks. I might have to start calling out a few situations, and some of these auditors, like in Canada, there's some in America too. There's more important things out there, like protecting your blood, protecting your culture, protecting your soil, protecting your Christian identity from the foreign invasion, from the Islamification of Michigan, the Islamification of Canada. It's not a flex. All you white Christians, it's not a flex. I'm seeing it all the time here in Michigan. It's not looking good. The two-tier justice system, you got these police officers, you want to go out and report it? These cops, they want to put their knee on your neck, on my neck, for reporting the foreign invasion. I saw a pregnant Mexican out at Kroger the other day. I called ICE. On a big, fat, pregnant female Mexican. I called ICE on her this weekend and reported her. Gotta do that. Well, first I called 911 on this fat, pregnant Mexican woman at Kroger. You can't go into Kroger in Michigan, Home Depot, 7-Eleven. You can't go in there without seeing pregnant, fat Mexican. We got to get them deported before she drops off that anchor baby. I called ICE. First, I called 911. Officer Delgado, Officer Garcia, Officer Villarreal, all these Mexican cops, they didn't want to do anything. So I had to call ICE and report this fat, pregnant female. Called ICE on her, reported her. I hope ICE picked her up. I want every single one's got to go. You got to do your part, just like I do. Every time I see a fat, pregnant Mexican, I call ICE. Every time I see a fat, pregnant Muslim, I call ICE. That's just the way it is. 9/11, you're heroes. The police force in America, they won't do anything. They only arrest the white Christian. That's how they make their money. They know where you live. They know where your bank accounts are at. They know where you do your banking, where you work, where your kids go to school. They got flock cameras tracking you. The white Christian cops, they're too busy selling out for the Islamification of Michigan, of America. Their badge, their pension is more important than their blood, their soil, their Christian identity. Got to get out and do your part before it's too late. It may already be too late. We're reporting out of Michigan. Michigan's fully submitted. We may get out there and participate. We'll see if they can change my mind. We may participate in the Michigan's fully rigged selections. But right now, it doesn't look good. Both sides seem to support. Mike Rogers supports mass amnesty, flock cameras on every street corner, mass data centers everywhere, FBI spy, or Abdul El Sayed, the Muslim Dr. Fauci, literally a vax doctor, worked at animal control, overseeing animal control in Detroit. Everyone knows those Muslims hate dogs. He overseen the euthanasia of literally more dogs than any other animal control ever, 4,000 plus a year. The Muslim Dr. Fauci, Abdul El Sayed, or the FBI spy, Mike Rogers, mass amnesty for illegals, flock cameras everywhere, mass data centers in your backyard. That's Mike Rogers. It doesn't look good for Michigan. If I can see someone start talking about 100+ million mass deportations, ending off fraud, waste, and abuse, mass deporting every single H-1B, green card, visa, student visa. Hell, I may get out and participate again in these fully rigged selections. But until then, as long as the same old tired talking points, I'm not participating. Get out there and do your part. Consider joining and becoming a member here at Freedom News now. Start that 90-day Ascension program. Get that loyalty badge next to your name. Become a Freedom Force member. Join today. Get the exclusive members only videos. Get the full Freedom Maxing protocol. Free access. Get the 90-day Ascension roadmap. Get free one-on-one access with a coach, First Amendment auditor. How to ascend to the highest levels of First Amendment auditing, Freedom Maxing, Audit Maxing. Learn today, become a member, join today, the Freedom Force team. And that's all for now. We're going to wrap this YouTube video up. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you, especially those of you that like and subscribe. Leave your comments. And that's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education, YouTube videos. And I'll see you on the next one.